Blitz here. Today I'm bringing you a brand new video on the Grille 15, the tier 10 German tank destroyer. I've had this tank for a few days now, and I have basically had it researched for ages, and I never got around to actually researching it, just because I don't really know. I've researched other tier 10 tanks and wanted to go down different lines, but I had some free XP saved up, and I did research and buy the VK72 and the Grille 15, and I've been wanting to get my hands on this tank for a while now, because I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I've been against it many a times and have not liked facing against it at all. So I did have a UFC camo that I got from the UFC event, and I was just waiting until I basically researched the tank to put it on. So I don't really watch UFC, but it's quite a cool looking camo nevertheless. So yeah, basically the Grille 15. Now, it has got no armor whatsoever, so anything you go against is going to penetrate you. But I have found in battle, when going against grills, that if you're trying to high explosive them on the turret, it can be very troll, like bouncing shots. You just hit the gun instead. I have no idea why it's like that, but the grills just really troll with like hitting the gun and just not penetrating through the turret for some reason. I usually only find that with high explosive, so it's weird. It hasn't got the best camouflage, so be careful, because obviously you don't have much armor, so you want to be sitting at the back preferably, and you want to be second lining as well, because this tank is decent at second lining, to be honest. It's got the mobility to get to different locations and to keep up with your team. So we've got forward speed of 53 kilometers and a reverse of 15. Now this can be modified because we do have gear oil on this tank. I am actually running improved gear oil, food and double food, purely because I don't want my tank to be incredibly fast, but I want the benefits of getting the DPM and the accuracy buffs from the food. I do sometimes switch out food for spool liner, because there has been times where I've not run spool liner, and in a situation where I could have possibly won a game, I haven't, because the fact I weren't running spool liner and the fact of the HE shell doing maximum damage to me. So it's a bit of a roulette really, so it's a bit of a gamble. Whatever you want to do, just play it basically. It's not really a benefit or a negative to either one. It's just all depends on the luck of the draw, luck of the match really, in that case. But we also have one of the most accurate guns in the game, sitting at 0.231 dispersion. I'm pretty sure it is one of the most, if not the most accurate gun in the game, which is a bit weird to me, because as I've been playing this tank, I've noticed a lot of troll shots on it, fully aimed in shots that seem to just hit the dirt, and I've never really quite got my head around it. But you know, that's just life. While the tank's RNG is not always in our favour. The penetration on this tank is incredible. 380 mils on normal, and on premium we have got 407 mils, which is enough to cut through about anything. I mean, I came across a Kron earlier, and he was in a hull down position, and I loaded heat, and his whole turret went from being red to fully penetratable. So yeah, the penetration is pretty fucking insane, I'm not going to lie. Obviously, we don't have the greatest gun depression. It is better on the sides of the tank than it is at the front of it. You can work some spots doing sideways, but also you can be putting yourself at risk and exposed from enemy fire. It is a nimble tank. Like I said, you can shoot, position, maneuver, get into a different place, and shoot again, basically. The camo can be a little troll though, like I said, so I'd preferably be running camouflage net if I was you over improved optics, just because the extra camouflage benefits you in battle. You don't want to be spotted as easily. I have got calibrated shells, which might change when Reforged drops. You know, calibrated shells is getting a nerf in Reforged, so it's losing a lot of penetration. But you could also run Gun Rammer and improve your DPM to 3,516, which is incredible. And I already think the DPM of the Grille 15 is nuts as it is. Like, by the time I've already took my shot, I've already got less than 10 seconds already until you've got your next shot. Obviously, I'm running Refined Gun, basically everything that you should run for a tank like this. You don't want to do enhanced armor because there's just no point. Now, I am running enhanced tracks only because getting tracked in this thing can be a bit of a pain, and it hasn't got a fully traversable turret, so it does cover a wide arc but not full 360, so tanks can circle you still, and getting tracked is a pain. And if you got an autoloader or something like that just shooting your tracks repeatedly, then you don't want to have that. So that is why I am running enhanced tracks on it. And I've also got high-end consumables purely for the fact of using reticle calibration, I think it's called. Yeah, reticle calibration, a bit longer. Now, I've got some replays to show you. Those are pretty good games, to be fair. We've got quite a few safe, but I picked out 3. The last game I'm going to show was a bit of a heartbreaking game for me, purely because I had such a high damage game. But yeah, let's get into the replays anyway, guys. So the first one is on Rockfield. Now, I've been getting used to this tank because it's the first I've played. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So I've been just testing the waters with it basically, but I do know roughly how to play it because of the playstyle of the previous tanks. Obviously, you just do not want to be up front because of the lack of armour. So I thought in this game I'll just get up into this little spot. This spot can be really beneficial at times, and you know, if your friendly team spots all the tanks in front, you've got quite a good wide arc of being able to fire at them. So it does start off a bit slow to begin with. Just kind of scanning around. There's a TVP over there. Let's try and have a look see if we can get a shot in them still. The whole enemy team heavies have been spotted on the heavy side, so for reposition and try and get a few shots on these people if I can. Bounce that shot. Oh, I'm not pierced. And you see some examples of the accuracy being a bit troll in this battle. I'm trying to get across. See, that was fully aimed in. It just completely went to the left of him. I thought I would have got him. I didn't even think of doing reticle calibration because I thought I would have had that shot, but obviously not. So we've got the E100. Get a shot into him. 510 juicer straight through his turret. Trying to get another shot on the chieftain if I can. There we go, 465. Now, the team's not doing too much here. They are playing very passively. We've got medium on the flank, but he unfortunately will be dying. I'm not pierced again. Now, I've made the mistake of not running enough premium shells in this game. I ended up running out. So I kind of screwed myself a bit, but luckily it turned out alright for us. It's got the E100. Trying to get another shot. Completely hits the dirt again. I was actually kind of screwing at this point because it's annoying when you get a really clear shot and it just misses like that. So I'm aiming in again. Now I'm using the Grille's sniper capabilities and camouflage at its best here, getting shots in when they're crossing over to attack our team, trying to support my team to the best of their ability, really, at this point. E100 had his turret angled slightly the wrong way and I couldn't penetrate him. E100 turret can be trolled at times. Got my gun damaged. I think that was the 183. Yeah, don't want to be hit by 183 in this thing. That's just says goodbye to all of my health. Yeah, the 183 is a really big threat to this tank, purely for the fact it's got Hesh and H. It will absolutely annihilate this tank. I've seen a video actually where I've seen a Grille almost been one shot, left with about 10 health from a 183. So yeah, it's a crazy tank to be fair. I might have to do a video on the 183 at some point. I don't play it too often, to be honest, because I don't find it that enjoyable, but I do like doing it now and again just to have some fun chunking people with their health. But at this point, I'm trying to flank around the map and get a better visual on the tanks on the heavy side, because in the position I was, I've been there for too long and I thought, I need to get around, see if I get some better shots across. So I'm having a look for the A100, but then all of a sudden the whole team's down here. Type 71, get a 526 hit into him. Reloading. I think the 183 was looking at me, so I've got to be careful. Get the clear on the Type 71. Yep, the 183 is looking at me. Got to be careful because I am dead if he shoots me. Now, I did think he was going to come and try and tunnel me basically and chase after me, so I was like, I'm getting out of here because I just don't want my game to end right now. Because if I could possibly destroy him, I'd need immense luck. Like 2 of my shots would kill him versus 1 of his shots would kill me. And the fact I have no armor either, it's not worth the risk whatsoever. So I think I need to get into the back of the enemy team here. So completely forgot about the 183. You leave it until later, but coming around the back flank of the team here, and this is what the Grille 15 is brilliant for, is its speed and its camouflage. You don't want to be in a spot for too long with this tank because everyone will just see you as a meat shield and they just will want to absolutely rip health off you. So you want to get a few shots out and kind of analyse what the battle's going like and reposition. So we've got the Chieftain and we get the final clear on him. And I've got 4 kills, 3,786 damage. Oh, this was a really good game. I think I played my role pretty well. Got the damage in that we needed to. I didn't come top of the leaderboard with this one, unfortunately. I thought I might have, but I didn't. But it's nothing. It's no complaint whatsoever, really, in the grand scheme of things. Got a 2nd class. Can't complain at all. So the next match will be on Mine Runes. And I actually didn't play this match too long ago. Probably about an hour ago, actually. Just trying to get some good games into showcase for this video review of the Grille. So we have got on the enemy team a Super Conqueror, a Cranvan, a Progetto 65, a Sheridan, a Grille, Hori, and a Minotauro. I've got some very dangerous tank destroyers on my team, and that little rat Sheridan tank, which you don't want to chunk new in this thing. So I just thought I'd play it carefully with sit in the bush for now. See what my team spots up ahead on the hill. I don't want to be the first one to be shot, so they need to play their roles and kind of lose a bit of their health for me, technically. Not in a selfish way, but so I get shot on the Sheridan. Almost a 600 damage shot straight up, just chunked him almost 1,000 of his health. Progetto 65, got another big hit into him. I thought this game was going to turn into a bit of a steamroll as the way the enemy medium flank just flopped basically. So I'm thinking I'm going to try and reposition to get find some enemy tanks to try and get some damage out in this game. And I was fearful that it was going to be just a pure steamroll and I weren't going to do much in it. It usually happens games like this. But Hurry's having a bit of trouble with getting rushed by the whole enemy team. So we're here to try and avenge him. So Hurry's going to roll around the corner, so I'm just pre-aiming my shot. Boom. Set him on fire, got 816 shot into him. That must have hurt him quite a lot. I would not have liked to have been him in that moment. So I accidentally loaded HE in for some reason, and that was the Kronfon I was on about with the turret armour. Well, that was with some heat shells, and that turret completely turned clear. This just shows you the insane pen of the Grille 15. So, a bit like my other game, I'm thinking, well, we're a bit held up here, the team's kind of a bit static, we're all just shooting, trying to take peekabooms at each other. I'm going to do a flank while I'm unspotted, see if I can get some damage into some enemies. The enemy team's preoccupied at the moment with what's in front of them. The Grille 15. Now, this scared me when I seen it, because I thought he was going to one-shot me. I managed to get a HE into the 866 Whopper, and my Project Murat clears him for me. I actually thought I was going to die at that moment in time, because I was in the range of being a one-shot for that Grille if he hit me with a HE and it high rolled. And we get the clear in the Kronfon, and I'm not going to get any hits left on this Minotauro at all. But we do come out with 3,716 damage. I think we got a kill or two. I can't actually remember what I've seen now. Yeah, we got a kill, got a third class, nothing too spectacular. Also not top of the team on this one, Sheridan getting the privilege for that, but well done to him. So that was another good game, really, showing the Grille's capabilities. Its gun is really incredible. Like, it's probably one of my favourite guns I've used in this game. So yeah, we're going to bring you to the last one now, which was on Alpenstadt, which was a crushing game. I actually really enjoyed this match, but unfortunately it did end up in a loss. You know, things like this happen. I've had many games where I've had high damage and unfortunately lose it. But it is what it is. Things happen. But this is the final showcasing replay of the Grille. So we've got some 183 on the enemy team. We got 268 back chat. We've got quite a few annoying tanks on the team. But yeah, this tank, guys, incredible tank. If you're more of a passive player and you enjoy sitting back, taking a few shots, making sure 9 times out of 10 you do hit it. Grille's luck, sometimes it just goes straight into the ground, but it is what it is. If you like them type of tanks, you should grind towards it. It can be a challenging tank to play, like the whole line, because it's not very forgiving. So if you make a mess up or a misplay of any sort, you are going to get punished for it. You may potentially lose your life in the game. So we've got not 60 TP, but 268. Get a shot into him. 489. 268 has some incredible armor, so I did have to load the premium shot into that. We've got the 268 on the edge as well. I don't really know what to do here. Oh, 268 can spot, so I'll maybe back out, see if I can get a little shot into him. I managed to get a 581 juicer into him. I've been spotted now. T110E5, he is trying to kill my Kronfon. I'm going to try and get an angle on him, on this turret potentially, get a shot on him. Have been spotted now, so I've got to be a bit careful in case anything's lurking. 50 Bs in the back, but I can't get a shot on him, and unfortunately I think we hit the gun barrel of the E5. Now he's going down, so I can get a little shot into him there. 595 shot into him. Now I did think I had some hit points here, so I could trade some, and this was probably my biggest misplay of the game and what cost me this game, this moment here. I thought I had some hit points, so I could take some health off me to trade with him. Obviously I didn't penetrate that shot, unfortunately, which would have helped him out massively, but I do get a shot to the side of him. 575 chunker. I think he is going to back down, so we get the clear on him. Like I said, I think that was my biggest misplay here. If I didn't bleed that health, then I could have been a bit more effective towards the end of the game. I did think we were going to win this, because the way it was holding up, we were bringing the tanks back. I didn't see that 183 there at all. I was looking right, and my bad, I was not looking on the mini-map whatsoever, but I do set him on fire. We're getting 930 damage out of that, so currently on 3,500 damage. The 268's over there. Let's see if we get a shot on him. Sides showing to me. Get the clear on him. 571. That brings us up to 4,000 damage. Now it's only a 2v3. I see a 60 TP, the MX50 and the Object 268. Let's get the clear on the 60 TP. So I'm thinking here I need to back up, because they're probably just seeing where I am. I'm literally a one hit. I need to get back. Got the AMX50B on the side. I'm going to try and get a hit on him if I can. Get a 620 shot, but unfortunately I end up dying, and it's left with the Jagdpanzer 3100. Obviously I did have high hopes, thinking that maybe he could put it off, but with these circumstances it was very unlikely. It would have been an awesome game to win, but it just happens sometimes, guys. You can't win them all. It just proves, though, the capability of this vehicle, even on a losing battle. You know, it's a really good tank, but you won't be able to carry games necessarily in it, but you can still belt out some banging games even on the defeats. So yeah, guys, that leaves me with today's video. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I do recommend this tank to people. If you want to grind this tank, you're going to have to go through from the Stug to the Nashorn, the Centre Mill, the Rheinmetall Borsig, the Waffenträger Panzerfor. Oh, and the servers have just gone down. Well, yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think of this tank. If you have it, let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you end up researching it, and if you got any questions or you want to platoon up with me at any point, just give me a comment or a message if you can. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.